Hello everyone, Daria here and welcome to the new series on my channel. Here we're gonna talk about grammar. Obviously, I will pick just some part of the test and we'll discuss how to choose, how to pick the correct answer and why the rest of the answers are not correct. I've decided to do it actually for my Telegram students. We have a group on Telegram. It's t.me, a real Russian club, so long. So this link, if you want to join us, just download this free amazing messenger Telegram. I'll write it right here. Telegram. Oh, Jesus Christ. Telegram. Here, yes. And join us. Or just stay here and learn on YouTube. So let's begin with question number 1. And here we need to understand which one is correct. Кто это? Who is it? Что это? What is it? And где это? Where is it? So here we need to look at the answer first, of course, and we see это театр. And of course, you don't need to be advanced in Russian to understand what the word театр means. Of course, it means theater. So this answer means simply this is a theater. Это театр. So obviously the question where is the theater? Где это? It's not correct. So now we need to understand whether it's кто or что, who or what. And obviously theater is just some house. It's an inanimate, it's just a building. Yes, it's an inanimate object. So, of course, it can't be who. Boom, incorrect. So, number 2 is correct. Что это? Это театр. Perfect. Let's move to number 2 now. Here, again, we don't have a question. We need to choose it from 3 versions. We have the answer. Он пилот. He is a pilot. He is a pilot. So now let's look at the answers. Here we see что это? What is it? And of course, pilot. Он. He. It's some person. So it's a human. And of course, the version what, что, is not correct here. Now we need to decide кто это or кто он. Here, just look at the answer. We already have this keyword here. Он пилот. So the answer should be кто он. Кто он? It's not like you're looking at some pilot standing there and you are asking, who is this? Кто это? And you say, this is a pilot. Это пилот. Here you want to understand what's his profession. Он пилот. So we ask, кто он? Он пилот. So this is not correct. And again, try them together. Кто он? Он пилот. Works together perfectly. Okay, number 3. Number 3. Как зовут? So let's look at the answers. Вас, вы, у вас. So 3 answers. And I guess here you don't even need to understand grammar. It's the phrase that we use all the time. Как вас зовут? So it's something that you learn on the very first Russian language lesson. So just remember this phrase. Как вас зовут? What is your name? What is your name? Как вас зовут? These two are automatically incorrect. This just learned by heart, seriously. Okay, number 4 is где банк? And the word где means where. So, where is a bank? Let's start with number 3 here. Вот она здесь. What? Она? Boom. We understand that она is she. Is bank a she? Of course not. Bank is so masculine because look at the ending here. We don't have the feminine ending. So, of course, it's masculine. Boom. This is incorrect. Second version is incorrect too because we're having neuter here. And we already understood that it is masculine. And here in answer number 1, we have a perfect masculine word, on. So this one is correct. And again, try them together. Где банк? Where is bank? Вот он, слева. Here it is, on the left. Perfect. Moving to the next sentence, number 5. This one is more complicated. Тым-тым-тым, есть машина. Meaning, actually, if we look at the answers, we understand that the question is, do you have a car? Do you have a car? Do you have a car? So here we just need to understand which case to choose. Number 1 is just ты. It's just you. So it's nominative. Ты. Let's try this. Ты есть машина. So it's kind of, are you a car? And of course, that's not what they mean. And let's look at the second one. У тебя есть машина. It's genitive, and genitive shows possession. Genitive. У тебя есть машина. Do you have a car? Boom. Actually, again, this is something that you just have to remember, that if you want to show the possession in Russian, you use this form. У тебя что-то есть. You have something. Or у меня что-то есть. So this у is essential here. У тебя. Because if you look at number 3, тебя, it's not gonna work. Тебя есть машина. No, without this у, it's not working. We need this у to make it correct. So, this is not gonna work. Only number 2. У тебя есть машина? Do you have a car? Perfect. Moving on. Number 6. We see again 3 dots and a question. Это книга? Let's look at the answers because we don't understand what's going on here. So first, чей. It means whose. So whom does this book belong to? But we look at the word книга, at this ending, and we understand that книга is feminine. Она книга. And the question чей is masculine. For example, чей это телефон? Or maybe чей это телевизор? Or maybe, I don't know, чей это чай? These are all masculine words. So, not gonna work. Second, что? It means what? And it just doesn't make sense in this question. Look, что это книга? What is a book? It's not gonna work in Russian like that. It works in English, but in Russian it would sound like что такое книга? If you want to ask what is a book. So in Russian, this one doesn't work. You can't ask что это книга. Incorrect. So, and number 3, perfectly feminine. Чья книга? The answer could be моя книга. Моя любимая книга. My favorite book. Okay, moving on. Number 7. Here we have pretty much the same. Пум-пум, фамилия Иванов. My last name is Ivanov, and this one is pretty tricky because Ivanov is masculine and familia, last name, is feminine, so they want to confuse you here. But the main word is familia. Of course, this is what these 3 dots refer to. So these must be connected. So let's look at the answers. First, мой. Мой familia. Of course not. It's masculine. Masculine, so not working here. Number 2, моя familia. It's feminine and it works perfectly. Моя familia Ivanov. And number 3 doesn't make sense at all here because it's genitive case. Кого? Меня? No, but again, they put it here to confuse you because you know the second phrase. Меня зовут. Меня зовут Ivanov. So yes, here it would work, but when it's like this, моя фамилия Ivanov, you can't say меня фамилия Ivanov. It's not working here. So the next one, number 8. We have, oh, it's more difficult. Пум-пум-пум. Ты сейчас. Пум-пум-пум again. So it's you and now. What can this be? Let's look at the answers and just try to understand what's going on. Here we have the word что, meaning what, and делать, to do something. So what to do? Let's try to apply it here. Что ты сейчас? Pretty good so far. So, what are you now? Делать. Is it working? Of course not, because we see this ты here. So it can't be infinitive. It just can't, because you know all the pronouns have their own endings. Я делаю, ты делаешь, он делает, они делают. So here, with this infinitive, no, it's not gonna work with this ты. Not working. So number 2, you see we have the word когда, when. So let's apply it. Когда ты сейчас. Wait a second, it's not working already because we already know that he is doing it now. Сейчас. So what's the point asking когда? When are you now doing? It doesn't make sense. We already know when, so no. And of course, the only version left is number 3. Что делаешь? So we check what, что, applies perfectly, and делаешь we see the right ending for ты. Ты делаешь. So the whole question will be что ты сейчас делаешь? What are you doing now? Perfect. Moving on. Number 9, we have как дела? How are you? And the response, a very polite response is спасибо, хорошо. Boom, boom, boom. So obviously it's how are you? I'm okay, thanks. And what about you? So what should we put here? And this one is the most confusing for my students. So let's try to understand it like here. The full version is как у вас дела? So this is the full phrase. Just to shorten it, we say как дела, but actually the full version would be как у вас or как у тебя or как у него дела. So like that. That's how you will not confuse the answers here. Look, oh god, it's so ugly. So first, and actually we have it from the very beginning, correct answer. So, I'm fine, thanks, and you? Хорошо, а у вас? Как дела? Спасибо, хорошо. А у вас? This one is correct because this is the full version of this sentence. So the second one, many students choose this one because sounds kind of nice. Спасибо, хорошо, а вы? But if you remember this full version, you understand that the cases here do not compare. They do not go well together. So imagine, как у вас дела? Хорошо, а вы? It doesn't even sound natural. So this one doesn't work. And of course, вам, dative case. For some reason, we don't need dative here. Dative doesn't work. No. And finally, the last one. Let's just, sorry, yeah, get rid of this. So the last one, let's try number 10. Who is here? Кто здесь? Something, doing something. Wait a second. Boom. So, кто? Who? Здесь. Here. And something. Let's look at the verb. Работают. Работать means to work. So obviously they ask who works here. We just need to understand which ending is correct. So number 1, работают. Here you should remember the table with endings. Remember я, ты, он, они, so. So this ending работают goes with они. Они работают. Or они отдыхают. Они делают. So it's always this ют ending. So here we know that when we ask кто, or maybe we say никто, or maybe ничто, all those words, we use ending ет or it, just like она, он, оно, I mean he, she, it. So this ending. And here we have они. It's not working. And then we see работает. Boom, this ending. So it works perfectly. Кто здесь работает? Boom, works greatly. And the last one, работала. It's feminine and it's past tense. So we certainly don't need here because it's clearly feminine. And this question, кто, кто, we don't know if it's a man or if it's a woman. So how can we use a feminine ending here? We simply can't. So like this, we refreshed our grammar a little bit. And again, if you want to join us there, go to http and t.me/real Russian. Oh God, so ugly. Real Russian Club in one word, and I'll be very happy to see you there. That's it for today. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.